Hello again and welcome to Infinite Transcendence. Today I'd like to talk about how to succeed at failing. Yes, sounds contradictory, sounds crazy. Why would you want to fail successfully? Why would you want to succeed at failing? Why would you want to be a successful failure? Well, because failure is a part of learning, growth, and succeeding. You need one for the other to take place. So yes, when you want to do something in life, when you want to get out of your comfort zone or try something new or accomplish a new height, you will have to take a risk. And part of life is you take your risk and reward, you balance it out. You look at the risk you're taking and reward you're trying to get, and you see if it's worth it. Well, when you do these things, there's always a chance you're going to fail at something. And if you're trying to do something else new or to succeed, you will pretty much certainly fail. And how you react to that failure and how you adjust and learn from that failure is a big part in how you will, if you will succeed, and how you'll succeed, how quickly you'll succeed at it. So what you want to do is learn how to take your failure and succeed at failing and adjust from your failure and learn from your failure. Not only that, but to take an approach to something where you expect to fail and then learn from it. So that'll set you apart from the others. So what you want to do in life is you want to take a clinical approach to failure. Take an experimental approach towards life and towards how you fail at something. Meaning, let's say I want to let's say I want to advertise in one of my businesses or something. I have a business I want to advertise in. I'm trying to hit a target market. And let's say I go out and advertise and I get poor results. Well, what do? You have a few options. You can either do it again without changing anything, give up, or learn from it and try again. Well, the best thing to do would be to look at what you did, evaluate it, see what went wrong, see what went right, and try something different. You take it as a sample. You take it as an experimental test. You test something out. You have a hypothesis and a theorem. I have an hypothesis. I want to try this advertising method in this market, and then you see it fails. You go, well, maybe I'll try something different. Maybe my demographic I targeted was wrong. Maybe I need to target a different age demographic or a different gender demographic. Maybe I need to target a different wealth demographic. And then you take what you're changing. Maybe your marketing, maybe the copy wasn't good. Maybe you didn't have a good call to action. Maybe you didn't put the right contact. Maybe the contact information you put on there wasn't the best way for people to reach you. Maybe you're just trying to sell the wrong service to the wrong person. And when you do that, you figure that out, and then you adjust it, and you try again, and then you try again, and then you try again. That's how you succeed. You don't let the failure hit you personally. Like life tells us, if you fail, something's wrong with you. If you do something bad or fail or slip up, it means you're an idiot or a fool. It doesn't. Part of life is failing, and part of succeeding is failing and learning well. That's what separates you from most people who just fail and give up. Because in life, if you want to be one of the best at anything, whether it's social skills, business, finance, working out, talking to somebody, like talking to some girl or whatever, or some guy, you're going to have to fail. If, for instance, you like somebody you want to talk to, or you're learning how to socialize and talk to girls or whatever, you're going to fail some, or you at least take the risk of failure, or be able to take it. But once you get used to it, and your confidence goes up, you don't really care. You'll get more success. And not only that, once you learn your pitch and what works and how to initiate contact and talk properly, you not only fail less often, but you'll also not be bothered by the failure. Like, okay, next. You're learning and you're moving on. You don't let it get to you. You see it as, another opportunity. The less you let failure bother you, and the quicker you bounce back from it, the more chances you can take. And the more chances you take and you're out there swinging at the bat, the more chances you have to succeed, the more likely you are to succeed. That's why failure is so important. And failure is also important in the free market system, because in the free market system, that's how you know to stop. The failure and success tells you when to do something and when not to do something. If you succeed at something and you make a profit, that's the market telling you to keep doing it. If you fail at something and you make a loss, that's the market telling you not to do something. So failure is just a way to tell you not to do something. Don't do this that way. Don't do this way. You tried this version, now you have to try something different. Yeah, maybe you made a product and the cost was too low, or your customers weren't satisfied because of this, or they're unhappy with your customer service. You take your approach, you adjust it a little bit, and then you keep going. And a lot of times, a big failure can lead to a big success. Some of the most successful people, they had a lot of failures, and then sometimes they have a failure, and then they change. They come up with a new idea. Maybe I try a business A, and then I fail at it, or I fail at one aspect of it. Then I figure out maybe it leads to another idea that leads to my success. Maybe instead of working on a business in terms of selling a product, maybe I figure out maybe I need to advertise a certain way. Maybe you come up with a website or something that's designed to help others advertise. You make money that way. You never know. So if you're out there taking more opportunity and taking more risk and putting yourself out there more, you're going to have more success than if you just take it easy and don't take any risk. You want to take failure. And our society tells us to take it easy, don't take risk. Failure is bad. If you fail, you're an idiot. That's a problem. That's part of the issue. What I like to call it is the try to PAFA, PAFA approach, which is planning, attempting, failing, and adjusting. You make your plan. You plan. You don't just rush in blindly, but you don't try to make it perfect. You try to get a plan going, have a dedicated course of action. I want to do this, and then you attempt that plan. You get out there. You take your approach and go try that out. Your hypothesis out, and then you fail. You go through the failure adjustment. You fail and you see what went wrong, or maybe you kind of succeed, but then you have something you want to fix. You look at that. You adjust it, and then you do the adjusting phase. So after that, you're just going through phase 1, 2, 3 again, where you just keep trying and keep adjusting until you come up with that perfect formula. Because you're not going to know everything perfectly off the top of your head. You're not going to always have the right answer right away. There's some things you just don't know until you go out and try it. So definitely get out there, make the change, try it. Make this a lifestyle habit to constantly get out of your comfort zone and constantly look to fail. Fail a lot. That's one of my goals this year, is to just fail a lot. Not like in a dumb kind of way, like a risky failure, but like as in getting out of my comfort zone and trying different things, failing constantly. And by doing that, you can have the successful life you want. So let me know what you think. Do you try to get out and fail often? Are you afraid of failure? Do you think it's too difficult? Definitely post your ideas here. You can post them in the article. Like, comment, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Subscribe to the newsletter. Get new and interesting content, and transcend infinitely.